neck that hurts. Right.
Now you're speaking Mark's language.
Yeah. So, Rhyl, you're gonna hear some stories, and they're quite glamorous stories, like, you know, performing at the palace for the Diamond Jubilee and stuff like that. All glamorous stuff. I'm going to tell you a story about the logistics of being in the Overtones, right? I'm going to go back to 2010. We'd just been signed. We spent 8 months in the studio recording the first album, okay? We had the president of the label backing us, we had a manager, and they both came to us one day and said, listen, we're building your team around you. And there's one person in particular that's going to be absolutely pivotal to the possible success of the album and onwards into the Overtones in the wider sense, right? And that woman, her name was Sue. Nothing to do with the song. Her name was Sue, okay? And she was this absolutely amazing, incredible marketing woman, okay? Best in the business. Everybody wants to work with her, okay? Her name's Sue. And we had to meet her, right? And the president of the label came to us and said, listen, I've got you into this really swanky party, okay? And she's going to be there. You need to meet her. You need to charm her. And then by the end of that night, we want you to say to us, she's agreed to work with you, okay? Okay, big deal, okay? So we went to this party. It turns out that it's hosted by Richard Branson. And it was in Knightsbridge in London. If you don't know Knightsbridge, it's a very swanky place. It's a beautiful place. There are loads of people in there, loads of stars, loads of celebrities, loads of singers, actors, everything else. But we don't care about any of them. We're looking for Sue, okay? Now, we're in this party, looking cool, hair on point, and I glance up and I see her. Guys, there's Sue over the other side of the room. So, it's very busy. So, what we do, I say, follow me. We go single file through the crowd, okay? Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, Jay, can you be Sue?
Absolutely. A bit of backstory, where is Sue from?
No, don't overdo it, Jay. You're just the person to be there. Okay, so Jay is Sue for tonight, and we're waking our way through the crowd, okay? Single file to get through to Sue. Now, I see her. I think, here we go. I'm first. This is the moment. I'm going to give her the entertainment greeting, double kisses, and a nice hug. Here we go. Sue, it's Mike from the Overtones. And I hug, okay? Now, I know that Darren's coming through for the next stage of the Charm Offensive, and I know that I need to step casually to the side. Here I go. But unfortunately, Darren comes in a little bit too quickly. And Darren, if you back up, this is where I ended. Now, apparently, Darren's stage of the Charm Offensive was a long hug.
That's why I do that.
Now, I was hoping that she wouldn't have noticed, but after what seemed to be 6 or 7 minutes, she looked at me, and I looked at her, and we both knew what was happening. So I thought, okay, listen, be charming, be clever, come up with something witty. We really hope we can work together soon. I had one opportunity and 2 options. Either I whip it out, or I just keep it there. I kept it there, and shortly after we went platinum.
Yay! All thanks to Michael. Whatever he did, it worked.
So that's my story, guys.
Whatever he did, it worked.
Let's pop my drink down. Speaking of that platinum album, that was the thing that kicked it all off for us. It was an album of doo-wop classics, and we'd like to sing one of those songs for you now. It's one of our favourites. It's called Come Back, My Love.